What up, everyone? We're here. We're going to be doing an all-time draft. If everyone wants to go around and introduce themselves, I am Hunter. I'm moving to New York. That's all you need to know about me. I'm going to win this. This is easy money. So, who wants to go next?
Shoot, I'm Malachi. I'm driving right now, but I'm winning this because I'm about to build a lockdown team, boy. Ain't nobody scoring on my team in this draft. I swear to you.
I like it.
I'm Trace. I'm a New York Knicks fan. Basically, my strategy is I'm unexpected. You feel me?
I like it.
Alright, I'm Gus. Big Lakers guy from New Hampshire. But
What up? You literally Pyro? The easiest. 802.
I like it. All right. Someone here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to roll dice. I'm going to roll a dice over here. I'm doing this all. Roll a dice. I got 4. So now I have our list. I have our names locked in. I'm going to randomize it 4 times. And whatever that is going to be the order of the draft. Good luck. I hope y'all lose. Here we go, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Gus gets the number 1 pick. Congratulations, Gus. Gus gets the number 1 pick. Pyro gets the number 2 pick. I get the number 3 pick. Malachi gets 4, and Trice gets 5. Now remember, 5 ain't bad. 5 ain't bad because you get 5 and 6 if you remember, so you get to double down on it, which is gonna be nice. But please remember your order. Yeah, right. I would agree. I think that's a good spot.
I wanted Braun, and I can't get him now.
Hey, here's what I'll say real quick before we get started. I'll put 60 seconds on the clock. Does anyone want to trade their spot in the draft?
I would like to trade the 5. If you want to go to 4, I'd much rather have 5 than 4.
He said, "Nah." I'm guessing 1 or 2. It seems like you two are not trading 1 and 2.
Oh, I know he's gonna glaze Braun, bro. I'm gonna take MJ. 2003 MJ or 2002 MJ.
All right. Without further ado, then Gus, you're on the clock.
I'm taking 2013 LeBron. I like him a little bit younger, more athletic, and just a good guy to build around him at the small forward position.
I like it. I did not know you. I didn't know. I was wondering if you were gonna go the Braun or Jordan route, whoever gets first pick. So I'm glad to see that. I would have gone Jordan personally. I'm gonna be honest. I like seeing you go Braun.
Yeah, fortunately for me, Gus is slow, so I'm gonna have to take 96. Or 93. I'm gonna take 93 Jordan.
Any reason? Why'd you go with that year?
I think peak physical attributes and everything. I think that's his prime athletically. I think you can argue 96, but pure dominance, I think you go 93.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. This is where the real draft starts for me. Like, if the fucking I can't believe I got the fucking 3rd pick. So now I got to choose not Jordan, not Braun, and there's so many different directions I could go. Shit, man.
I think it's time to pick Iverson, bro.
I think you go.
He might pick 2021.
Dude, I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna build my team. Oh, dude, I shouldn't do this. I'm gonna build my team around Nikola Jokic. I'm taking this past year's Nikola Jokic, man.
Okay.
Dude, you know what? You know why? Honestly, because I don't think there's a more unique player in this entire draft. I think that there's other guys that I can find to build the roles, but I don't think there's another Jokic in this entire draft. That's the way I view it. Is I have more versatility now, to build around a Jokic. I don't think you can go wrong. I just don't think you can go wrong with that.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's my pick. All right, it goes on to Pick goes to Malachi.
There's two players I want, and both of them kind of determine the direction that my team will go.
Yep, that's how I felt, man.
One's the big one's the guard. I think I'm gonna do the guard. I'm gonna go with 2016 Steph Curry.
That's who, dude. So that's who I was between. I was between Jokic and Curry for my pick.
I'm thinking modern pacing. I want the shooting. I think 2016 Steph Curry. I mean, probably arguably the greatest offensive player just to ever exist. He shot what 45% from three on like 10 threes a game.
The best.
That's unprecedented.
Unprecedented.
Yeah, there's no way I couldn't pick him. So we'll figure it out. I don't care about defense. We'll figure it out later.
I like it. All right, it's gonna go to Trice now. T-Money, you get back-to-back picks. Where are you going, my friend?
So, like I said, I was going unexpected. Let me get 01-02 Tim Duncan.
Oh, okay.
All around wise, like he was All NBA first team and All NBA defense, and he won MVP that year. And that was probably like him peak physically, while like also being like one of the best offensive players of his like that he could play as. And then I'm gonna have to play my center position though. He was like a power forward at the time. Tim Duncan, in my eyes, he was still playing like a lot of his minutes at center too during those seasons, even though he had like an older David Robinson. And then my next pick, I'm going to go. It was a toss-up between, but I'm going to go with 1984-85 Larry Bird. That was the year he won MVP.
Dang it.
It was a toss-up between him. It was a toss-up between him and the year Kevin Garnett won MVP.
Oh, you're giving out your players already, huh?
Yeah, and he's going to play my three, of course. Larry Bird's going to be my three.
I like it, man. It goes back to Malachi.
There's a guy I want to pick. I don't know if it's the time, but I know he works. I know he'll work with Steph. I'm thinking more like Trice did with the Bird, how Bird can just slide into any role, off ball, all of that. So I'm gonna go with 2014 Kevin Durant.
Nice.
I'm gonna put Durant on my wing. I'm gonna put him at my three. I'm gonna put him right there with Curry.
I'm looking at him right now.
I'm putting him at three, maybe some four. Maybe I go small ball and Durant is playing my four. I feel like 2014 is before he got sapped of his athleticism. After the Achilles, he could really still shoot. I mean, 2014, what was it? How many point games did he have 30-plus points?
He averaged 32 that season.
Yeah, like, no. And I know he worked with Steph.
On 50, he averaged 32 on 50, 41, 90 split. 51, 41, and he was shooting 4 threes a game.
Yeah, he's sliding right on. We might increase his three-point volume a little bit, but he's sliding right on next to Steph Curry, bro. We gonna be spacing.
Dude, I don't know where to go from here now. I wanted Larry. I wanted to put Larry and Jokic on the same offense and call it a day, bro. I was set on that. I was set on doing that, and you got me good. Like, you got me there. Oh, I don't know if I want to keep. Do I want to stack my? There's so many good bigs that I got to do it, man. I'm just gonna bet. You know, I got the greatest half-court player in NBA history, and I'm gonna pair him with the greatest transition ball player in NBA history, and I'm gonna run out the lineups, and I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna take. Let me see the year I got. I'm gonna take 1988, 1989 Magic Johnson. I just paired arguably the most versatile transition man with the best half-court player maybe ever, and that's my team.
I'm not gonna lie, that's not who I thought you were gonna go with, because I was upset.
I like that. I don't think I could have taken Magic. I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. He's to me he's the best peak. He's the best peak left on the board in my opinion. He's the best pure player left on the board, and I think now in the diversity I can create with my lineup, I can just go any way, and either way I'll work. If I could get a half-court sharpshooter, it can work. If he runs, I have all the versatility in the world now, so I went Jokic and Magic. And now that goes to Pyro, who's going to build around Michael Jordan.
Damn, it's crazy nobody's taking Kobe yet. I think,
Not that crazy, actually.
No, you're right. It's not somebody.
that crazy. It's not that crazy.
Not that crazy.
Ooh, I know who I'm going to pick my 3. I'm going to grab... Right now, I'm going to start this first one. I'm going to go after Gus, but 2020 Defensive Player of the Year and MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Wow. I'm surprised he's going this high.
He was gonna be my other 4.
I'm not. I'm surprised he's going this high. But dude, pairing Giannis with him is scary. Giannis and Jordan.
I just gotta go defense, and I just think him as the help defender at my 4 because if I get to 5, I want Nick. You know who I want. I think this is gonna be a dominant defensive team.
Yeah, I like it, man. All right, it goes to Gus. Back-to-back picks to build around Bron. You muted, Gus?
I'm deciding on my pick.
Oh, okay. You got another 40 seconds. Actually, you started right at the 8-minute mark, so you got 40 seconds to pick.
My first pick of my back-to-back pick. He's gonna be a guy that LeBron was scared of in the finals. We're gonna bring him at the 2 position. A little early maybe, but 2019 Kawhi.
No! No! I wanted Kawhi so bad.
I hate you. That's a crazy name.
Bro, Kawhi and Bron as your wings? Damn.
Alright, then
Right there.
then we're gonna meet a big man to hold down the paint. We're gonna go 2000 Shaq.
Bro, LeBron, Kawhi, and Shaq is how Gus is running out his first 3. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm a little scared of the Curry Durant duo. I'm not gonna lie, but
I'm a little surprised that nobody took Shaq earlier.
I know, because peak. My whole so I was thinking about this earlier. My thing against peak Shaq in a draft like this is low-key his free throw shooting might come back and kick you in the ass. I hate to say it, but like when everyone's so good, that free throw shooting might hurt you. That's all I'm saying.
After Shaq, buddy, like somebody's gonna foul him.
Cause I got 10 players on my team, and I know that one of them could be okay to foul out Shaq.
Yeah, and it's that, and then I was like, Shaq's defensive like motor a lot of times in his peak would come and go. So like sometimes his defense wasn't the best. He played a lot of drops, so it could depend.
I like it.
Especially if you're picking Lakers Shaq. Like maybe Magic Shaq I could understand, but like Lakers Shaq, his motor definitely was up and down, and it's like, which peak would you rather have? Like physically active peak or the dominant peak? It's like, well, who's not gonna pick Lakers Shaq?
Yeah, you gotta pick Lakers Shaq. All right, goes to Pyro. Pyro, who are you putting next to Jordan and Giannis?
Oh, man. I got to say, I fucking hate Gus because I was hoping Kawhi would drop.
Yep.
Because my next pick is going to be 1994 Hakeem Olajuwon. But if I got him with Giannis and Jordan, and it swung back around, I got Kawhi, it was going to be over. But, yeah, team, MVP season, first finals.
Nice.
Offensive and defensive monster. I just want defense for this team.
Yeah. No, I like it. You guys both took centers, and I'm happy because my number 1 center is still on the board. So I'm gonna before the turn goes where these guys don't have centers yet. Obviously, you know, Trice, you said you're running Tim Duncan, but with the load of centers, I'm worried that you still might take one, and I want to get my guy. I'm gonna take 1966, 1967 Wilt Chamberlain, who I believe is one of the most dominant players in NBA history. And if I'm pairing him in the Aaron Gordon spot next to Jokic, with his ability to run with Magic and his ability to play as the dunker spot next to a guy like Jokic, I'm sorry, I don't know how you're going to stop that, if I'm being honest. And let's not act like Wilt was like I mean, to me, Wilt's he's a better athlete than Shaq. He may not have been as physically post-dominant, but, man, he's a better runner. He's a better defender. He's quicker on his feet. He's taller. I'm going to take Wilt 10 times out of 10 in that matchup against the Shaq. So give me Wilt as my center running next to Jokic and Magic. And now it goes to Malachi.
So there's a couple places I could go. There's a lot of bigs to choose from.
A lot of bigs.
I'm worried about locking up the type of wing I want, but there's a big that's standing out to me that I just think with Steph and KD would be absolutely insane. So I'm gonna go with 1994 David Robinson.
Whoa! Wow, that's high.
David Robinson, he can space the floor a little bit defensively, probably a top 3 defensive player to ever play the game. I think David Robinson, if he's just basically playing defense and spacing the floor, I think you're going to get a completely different style of player. Also, he can really run in transition, so he's going to work with my kind of pace and space type of offense. I really like David Robinson for this team.
I like it, man. I like it. I'm surprised. I'm going to be honest. I shouldn't be giving out names, but taking like David Robinson over Kareem surprises me a little bit. I can't lie. That's a tough debate. I don't know if I would take him over Kareem. I personally think it's a debate. I think like peak for peak you might take David. I have Bill Russell technically ahead of David Robinson on my big board. I can't lie. So seeing David Robinson be your guy, I like it, but I think there may have been a couple better options.
I don't know, Kareem, it's just with Kareem, I think David Robinson gives me – the thing with Kareem is I either get earlier Kareem where he's a better defensive player, or I get later Kareem where he's like a slightly better offensive player, but with like the defense is not as strong. I think with David Robinson I get at least a bit of a mixture of both, like at the same time.
I like it. Yeah, no, I like your reasoning. Trice, Tim Duncan as your center, Larry Bird as your 3. What are we running next?
All right, so the run my 4 spot, I already said them.
You did.
I had the thought in mind. I'm gonna go with the MVP season of Kevin Garnett, 03-04. I know the spacing's a little wonky because it's gonna be Larry Bird, Tim Duncan, and Kevin Garnett, but the way they can both move off ball, Larry Bird and Tim Duncan, and the playmaking between all 3 of them, it'll actually work really well in my eyes. But my next pick, I don't know. I don't know who to pick because I gotta pick. I'm gonna go off the wall a little bit here. I'm gonna go with 83-84 Isaiah Thomas.
Whoa!
That was probably like his highest scoring average and his second highest. Yes, second. But Isaiah Thomas is a really good defensive point guard and a really good offensive point guard. This was probably his best offensive time because this is when he still had most of his athleticism and he was still young in the league and he was still shooting threes at a higher clip. Even though it was at a lower percentage, for the time that it was really a good percentage for a point guard, especially at 6'1". And having Larry Bird, Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, we have the size around him that like bigger guards wouldn't be able to affect him as much.
I won't comment. I'm a big Isaiah Thomas hater, so I won't comment too much on that. But it goes next to Malachi. We'll have that conversation one day. Malachi, your last pick was David Robinson. Who are you looking to put next to Steph and KD?
So the thing is, there's 2 wings that stand out to me. 3 wings that stand out to me. And one, it's more of, do I want to continue the spacing thing and have a guy that can space the floor a little bit better than one, because one's the kind of, I won't call him a non-shooter, but he's definitely not a spacer. Or do I want some freakish athletic thing on the wing cutting? This might be an absolute shock of a pick. I don't care. I think he fits exactly what I need him to do. I'm going to go with 1994 Scottie Pippen.
Wow.
I think Pitt slides right on in with what I'm trying to do. I think Pitt with the ball hand as a secondary ball handler next to Steph Curry. I think the defensive wing of him and Durant is a little tough. I think he could push it in transition, get to the guys, kind of play like a Draymond almost. But I think he's obviously better offensively than Draymond is. So I would much.
I like it, man. I like the pick. Damn, Scotty was one of the guys that was on my list. I thought he would I thought Scotty would fall a little bit. I didn't know that. I knew the defensive versatility was going to be good enough for him to get picked like pretty quick. I just didn't know how quick. So seeing Scotty go now, I'm like, damn. He was one of my guys for like maybe a round from now, like a one round from now to be like he's the glue guy to put my whole starting five together. So I love the pick, man. I can't lie.
I agree. I was hoping to grab my one, and then kind of swing back and grab Scotty.
Exactly. All right. It's funny, all 5 of the small forwards I had are all gone. Like my top 5 small forwards, because y'all took Kawhi and Scotty so much higher than I thought we would value them. So I love to see the respect that these guys are getting. Like that's fire. Dude, I think I don't know where I want to go with my next pick. It's so I can't let him. I can't let him.
Point guard here is crazy. Well, one of my point guards.
I can't let him fall anymore, man. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even want to take him. I might even throw him on the bench later, but I'm taking Cove, man. I gotta take Cove. Like, there's no way this man's gonna keep falling more. He's at this point he's too good of a shooting guard and like too good of a fit if I'm putting him next to Magic, Jokic, and Wilt. Like, this man will just be our clutch guy. He'll be the guy that we put the ball in his hands for 2 minutes and say win us the game. Like, I gotta go with Kobe because prime Kobe, let's not act like he's not, like, I have my defensive lineup around Jokic being Magic, Wilt, Kobe. Like, that sounds just disgusting to me. And, like, I feel like I'm making the Lakers team. I hate it. Like, I didn't want to take another Laker, but I mean, I can't let Kobe fall anymore. So I'm taking MVP Kobe. And it goes to Pyro.
I like it. Hoping he was gonna be around for my bench shooting guard, but
Yeah, right?
I think it's pretty clear. I'm gonna have to take 2008 Charlotte Hornet or New Orleans Hornet.
Wow. Yeah, I like it.
The playmaking, the defense. I'm gonna have to do it.
It's a good pick, man. Especially, yeah, I mean, that dude, having Chris Paul and Giannis as, like, pick and roll.
Here. I'm taking 2018 Harden.
Wow. I like it.
Then I'll go back to my starting lineup, and as my 4, I'm going to take also 2018 Anthony Davis.
Wow. I had AD on my thing. I didn't know where he'd go, so seeing AD go top of the 5th round, he's technically the 21st player off the board in our draft. Anthony Davis. Yeah, I mean, his defensive versatility is too good to pass out, probably, right?
Man, that's a good pick.
Because it just makes.
I'm wondering if I should go on my bench or go for my starting 3. Because I'm looking at my board. I think, has Dr. J gotten taken?
He is not. Dr. J's on the board.
I don't want to glaze. Maybe I move Giannis to the 3.
Ooh.
Oh, but KG got taken too, though. Man, everybody's doing a good job drafting.
Mhm.
I don't like. I'm gonna go 1965 Elgin Baylor.
Wow. Explain the pick. I love it though.
I just think the scoring burst is going to be huge, and I might move him to the bench eventually, but just to round out my starting 5 to give me another forward, I think his scoring punch, he's one of the greatest scorers of all time that just doesn't get talked about.
I like it, man. Damn. You guys taking all the forwards off my board is killing me, man. I have no idea where to go because I'm like, do I just rock out with this crazy big lineup and never have a bad big on the court, or do I like? I don't know which direction to go.
That's what I'm about to do with my next 2. I'm not gonna lie. So.
All right.
Back to back.
Hold on, no, it's me no, it goes me, then Malachi, then you.
My bad.
You got Tom's, right?
No, I was after Pyro. That's why. That's me.
You good. I'm about to take. You said you want to take your guards. You're making me nervous. I'm like, do I take my guard now? Because I don't know if I should take him already or not. I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna take. I need some floor spacing. I don't have a lot of shooting on my team right now, and I need shooting. I'm gonna need it, and I'm gonna take 1969, 1970, Jerry West. I think he's I don't think it gets better than that, man. You can't pick on him defensively. He averaged, don't forget, in a playoff, in the finals series, with all these guys, he averaged 42, 12. This man, he averaged like a 37-point near triple-double. He can shoot from anywhere. I think he's criminally underrated because people don't want to value him anymore, and he's like, bro, he's like Steph Curry in the 60s. Like, that's the only way to explain Jerry West to people, to me, and I need a shooter, and I thought he was the best shooter left on the board, so I'm taking Jerry. So that goes to Malachi with the 4th pick. If Malachi's there, it feels like his camera's been glitched like this for a minute. Gambino.
I'm surprised that this point guard hasn't gotten off the board, but like I think because he's just so underrated that it won't be. And like y'all were surprised I took Isaiah Thomas, but that was like a of the moment. He was like on my screen.
There he is. I think he's joining back.
Of the moment, and like my brain couldn't think of anybody else. Back when it wasn't as crazy, but he wasn't worth being that's my 4th pick,
Yeah, I didn't. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't have Isaiah. Like, taking Isaiah Thomas over like Chris Paul surprised me. I can't lie.
When he said Chris Paul, my brain like cried internally. I was like, oh my god. I was just having a conversation about how great prime Chris Paul was earlier today, like with somebody. Like, bro.
Was it 09 or 08 when he had that crazy playoff run and got to the
conference
final?
08.
Okay, good. I took the right one.
Because that was the year after my cousin Melo, my favorite player of all time, he made it to the Western Conference Finals and played Kobe.
Yeah, that was 09.
He's back. Gambino's back.
Nobody talks about the fact that Kobe went to 3 straight finals, guys.
How much?
When did I forget that?
When did I start glitching? Because I'm not gonna lie, Hunter. Jerry West.
When you first walked in.
Hunter.
What'd you say, Matt? What are you saying, Gambino?
Jerry West is literally my pick.
Bang!
I was literally watching him fall, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have Steph Curry, and I'm gonna have Jerry West, and I'm gonna have the greatest team you've ever seen shooting wise in the backcourt. And now he's gone. I'm losing my shit.
Dude, you could literally thank Trice for me taking that pick, because Trice said, I'm about to take my guards next, and I was like, I could not let Jerry fall anymore. I was so worried about someone scooping him up that I was like, I gotta take him now. So it goes to you. You're building around Curry, Pippen, Durant, and David Robinson. Who's your next guy?
It's like, do I slide Pip down to the 2 and pick another wing, or do I pick a guard here? And there's a guard that's speaking to me, but there's also the wing that's speaking to me here. And I think I might have to go with the guard in this situation. I'm going to go with 2003 Tracy McGrady.
No! Good pick.
McGrady,
I wanted
defense.
McGrady.
He can play defense. He shot, 39% from 3?
39% from 3, bro.
On 9 attempts, absolutely insane. Possibly made 32 points per game in the dead ball era is absolutely insane on good efficiency. Underrated defender, 2 steals and a block a game basically. And I feel like if he's not a one-man show, basically, if I put him with my backcourt with Steph, you're gonna see how good T-Mac is. You about to see something.
I like it, man. That's such a good pick. I swear to God, I almost took him over Kobe, because that 03 season is that good to where you could literally argue that 03 season is maybe better than Kobe's MVP season. I think there is an argument to be made for it. So I love that pick. It goes to Trice now. Back to back. Trice, you muted.
Man, bucket. I don't care if this is Glaze, bro. I don't care. I'm taking this year's MVP SGA to play my two. I just personally think, like, even though he wasn't really much of a three-point shooter volume-wise, he's still deadly enough at the high, like, the deep mid-range shot where, like, if he stepped back and took slightly, if I made him take one more three as a two guard, he would just be perfectly to fit my team. Like, we already have Larry Bird, Isaiah Thomas, KG, Tim Duncan. They can all play off-ball off of him well enough where if he does have to pass it to him, they can also score, and they can also play make themselves. But at the same time, I'm going to move IT to my bench. And hold on. Give me a look. How much time do I have?
You got time.
All right. Okay. Actually, I'm going to go pick MVP Bill Walton to come off the bench for me. I love the playmaking of Bill Walton, where Bill Walton was not defensively bad at the time, and he still had the playmaking. He was actually able to get up and down the court too in his MVP season, pre-injury, and that was the year they won the finals, if I remember correctly.
I believe it was the same year, yeah.
No, the year he won MVP, he was All-NBA, and he was All-NBA defensive first team that year.
No, yeah, it was a shame what happened to him in his foot. No, he's all-time. I agree.
All-time legend.
Biggest what if. He's honestly a bigger what if than Derrick Rose. I mean,
he might be. He really might be.
Bro, the year he won MVP, the year before he was second. And he was All-NBA second team and All-NBA defensive first team.
All right, goes back to Gambino.
Oh God.
Wait, I thought it was me. Oh no, he's.
Now we're reversing. Remember?
So it's tough because I can either A, get a dominant backup big here, or I can focus on getting a crazy backup guard to Steph. And I think I'm gonna go with the backup guard. What year do I want is the real question though. When it comes to years, he's got two. Give me 2007 Steve Nash.
Ooh.
To be my backup point guard.
I like it. You get the pacing in your second unit. You get the efficiency as an off-ball player. If you put him next to shooters, he's going to be fine. You might get. I will say, in an all-time draft, he might get picked on a little defensively. I just want to say that he might get picked on a little defensively.
I think he's getting bullied.
He's definitely the worst defender of all the all-time greats.
Yeah.
So there was a guy that's a better defensive player I was looking at, but he's not quite the shooter that Nash is. So I went with Nash, but I could see the other guy going high too.
Can I guess who it is?
Who?
It's just Jason Kidd.
No, it's not Jason Kidd. He can't shoot for shit. I was not gonna pick Jason Kidd.
Okay, I just wanted to see if that's who you're talking.
Yeah, Jason Kidd.
White point guard, not same white point guard.
Nah, it was just confusing because he said he couldn't shoot, but he could. But that's why I thought of Jason Kidd.
Alright, that's to me now. I can't lie, man. I want to take. It's gonna make me so mad that I can't get Kareem because I want Kareem. I want to take Kareem, but the fact that I took Jokic and Wilt already, I just can't take another big like that yet. And I'm gonna. I shouldn't be saying that loud, but I'm gonna hope that the other guys pass on them. I don't think they will. But I'm gonna take my I need the small forward play. I don't have a single forward on my team, and I need one. And I'm taking Dr. J, man. I'm taking 75-76 Dr. J. I need it's everything. He can run with the Magic lineup. He could play off ball with Jokic running around. There's no wrong way for him to play with my team. So I'm taking Dr. J, man.
That I was looking at ABA Dr. J.
Hey, we're taking these guys at their peak. We're taking these guys at their peaks, right? And I believe Dr. J peaked.
32? The year he averaged 32 in the ABA.
Yeah. I had to go Dr. J. So that moves us on to Pyro.
We're back. That's huge that you left Kareem there. You're teasing me. I'm gonna hope he's back for my second pick then, because I'm gonna have to take shooting guard 2009 Dwayne Wade. I think you got that.
Yeah, he was the next guy on my list that I was like, I can't believe he hasn't been taken yet. Like, D Wade is such a plug and play, like he can play with anyone, man. So I can't believe you're getting him this late, if I'm being honest.
No, I agree. I thought of him and I said I gotta take him for the bench.
And that goes to Gus back to back.
I gotta take the guy because he's third all time on my list. So we're taking 72 Kareem. So that's gonna be my bench 5. I still don't have a starting point guard. I think I'm gonna go 62 Oscar Robertson for my starting one, and I might move him for the bench one maybe.
Dude, I think you may have won the draft right there. Those 2 picks, like, as your 6th and 7th best players on your team is crazy. That's like crazy to get. That's value. So yeah, that may have won it for you, yes.
Damn, that was really good. I'm kind of regretting taking Baylor. Can't lie.
There's so many better people.
I think I'm gonna go. I wanted to take Dwight Howard, but I can't disrespect my GOAT. So I'm gonna have to take 62 Bill Russell.
Okay.
I'll go fuck myself. Sorry. Now, okay.
No, I love the A. I like the pick. You got your guy.
I'm not with the Bill Russell hate.
It's interesting to me. I don't know if you'll be able to run a lineup of Hakeem and Bill at the same time, though. Just like, I know Hakeem technically could play the 4th space, but like I don't know if that's great. That's what I'm saying, though. You're never gonna have a minute where one of them is not on the court, though, which is sick. So like, that's a good pick, man. I'm looking around. I think there's one player left that stands out a little bit more to me than everyone else, just because at his peak, he was just he was the perfect stretch shooter, post player.
Oh my God.
I hate to do it, but like, you're telling me I could have a lineup where Jokic and Dirk Nowitzki is on the court together, man. I'm taking Dirk. He just stands out above the rest. I'm taking 06 Dirk specifically, by the way, because I need quicker, versatile he's just quicker defender with his feet. I need that. And he shot 40% from 3 in his MVP season, so I got it. I'm taking 06 Dirk, man.
Jesus Christ. That was my pick. Well, dude. This is tough. This is hard now because Dirk was the guy. There's one player that stands out to me, but he's another guard, and I don't necessarily know if I would love to have this dude on my team just because. He's a good shooter, but this is so tough. This is tough, dude. How much time do I have left?
You got 30 seconds.
Jesus Christ. This is tough. There's a guy that's a role player that's like really like I know he would slide right in. It's just he can space well enough, I guess. Fuck it. 1993 Charles Barkley.
Wow.
I'm gonna go with Barkley for the backup. I think Barkley can run in transition. I think Barkley Obviously, he can ball handle as well off the rebound. He can make plays happen. Barkley's not a great 3-point shooter, but he's a decent in the mid range. I mean, Barkley's not bad, a bad negative shooter. Yeah, I like Barkley. I think Nash and Barkley is tough as a duo. I think for my 6th and 7th man, I think I can live with Nash and Barkley.
Fire. Goes to Trice, back to back. What round are we? We're about to go into round 8. Wow, we're almost done, guys. We're rounding out our benches now. This is picks 7 and 8 for you, Trice.
I'm not gonna lie, my team sounds so shit compared to everybody else's. I have like no spacing, like 0. So like, I'm terrified of what I gotta pick now, cause like, I literally have 0 spacing now. I'm thinking about it. Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to lock in too.
20 seconds.
Okay. Let me move the SGA's MVP season to the bench only because I need spacing. And let me get 2022, 2023 Damian Lillard.
Wow.
And put him at the 2. Making him more, like, it'll put him more on ball and he doesn't have to play make as much, allowing him to be strictly for shooting. 2022, 2023 Damian Lillard. Yes, I know. Who? That's the year he averaged 32, bro. He averaged 32 and he shot 11 threes a game. And he shot 37% on 11 threes a game, bro. Like, that's just...
cold, bro. We thought
I don't
Steve
care.
Nash
I had... What, bro? But he's also, like, playing next to Isaiah Thomas and Larry Bird, Tim Duncan, and Kevin Garnett.
We found the Allen Iverson pick. We got our Iverson pick.
Hey, man, that's an Allen Iverson pick. Oh, fucking well.
Hey, all I'm saying, I'll only listen. I won't make any arguments. I'll speak for my team. When Kobe Bryant and Jerry West see Damian Lillard get switched onto them in the ISO, that's free cheese. That's free cheese. Thank you very much.
Jordan, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Paul, bro. Oh, man.
When y'all can outscore us, let me know. When y'all outscore us, let me know. When y'all outscore us, let me know.
There is a guard on the board that I would have never taken Damian Lillard over. Just like
Never. I think there's multiple. I have multiple guards on my list.
I also don't have many ideas.
There is one player specifically.
I'm running out of ideas, guys. I'm sorry.
There's a guy that's
a
borderline top 10 player of all time at the guard spot. I mean, that was okay. All right.
All right, you get back to back though. So how are you gonna fuck this up more? No.
Hey man, I've already messed up when I started picking earlier, so it doesn't really matter. Holy shit. Yeah, I just took an Allen Iverson pick. Now y'all got me fucked up.
Iverson pick is so crazy.
Bro, I'm about to forfeit my pick, bro.
Forfeit?
I don't got the time to think.
You got it. You got 20. You got like 30. I'll give you time. The draft's been going fast. We're ahead of schedule so far. You can get some extra time. Look around, pick your player.
Forfeit the pick is so crazy.
I'm pumped. Y'all don't know what's going on over here. I'm not gonna lie.
Man's just looking at CJ McCollum's basketball reference right now, being like, "Yo, I got the duo."
Alfred Camino.
Hey, I'll take 2020 I'll take double use of Nurkic, please.
I want you to know about 2018 Evan Turner.
Oh,
Bro,
man.
2018 Danilo Gallinari.
Bro, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'll take Portland Robert Covington.
Oh my.
Respectfully, I hope nobody takes this, but I'd rather take Kyrie over Dame. Now that I'm thinking about it.
I'm not kidding. If the point guard that I really want or the guard that I really want is not available later, I think I have Kyrie on my list 4 spots ahead of Damian Lillard. 4 spots.
What year? I'm thinking 2021.
before 2020.
Pyro, we are I have 2020, 2021 Brooklyn Nets, Kyrie Irving, man. That is the year of Kyrie I have because that is the most polished version where he is not just a shot creator, but his off-ball play, man. That's like no offense to Dame. No offense to Dame, but Dame has never proven he can be the off-ball player that Kyrie Irving has. Never proven he can be the off-ball player. Just saying.
Or on-ball. I feel like he would be more on-ball on my team personally.
Oh yeah, no, that's cool. So you can have Isaiah Thomas running around without the ball. Then that's fine with us.
Wait, is Damian Lillard playing too?
Yes, bro. That team's getting cooked.
I can't wait till McGrady gets to see Damian Lillard. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Dude, McGrady, did he average 32?
I still have SGA, guys. I still have SGA too. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
McGrady's dropping 45 a night. I swear to God.
Hey, you know what? Tracy, you won that pick if you get that one single game of Dame every time that against that Nuggets. Yeah, you get that one game in a one-game situation, you get that Dame, I'll say that was a dub pick.
Who has Jokic?
You want to say who won the game? Who won the game? Who won the game?
All y'all centers picking and pick and roll.
Who won the game?
David Robbins. I have David Robbins.
Oh no, that's fine. Yeah, no. Put Jokic in your pick and roll actions. I got Wilt in the Rudy Gobert role, so we'll be all right. We'll be all right. You got your pick. You got your pick. You got your.
He has to guard somebody. They have to guard somebody.
Who's your pick, Trace?
I'm the man at the time. I forgot who I even wanted.
He's driving.
Take 2025 Jalen Brunson. Call it a day. Just get cooked both sides. No safeguards.
Just pick MVP Derrick Rose, man. That'll fit right in. It'll fit right in with your.
I want Derrick Rose, but I thought somebody took him.
No, Derrick Rose is on the board.
Derrick Rose will stay on the board.
Oh my God! Bro, give me Derrick Rose.
Have him.
Oh my God.
I thought somebody took him because I was also thinking Harden, but that's what made me think somebody took Derrick Rose. Somebody took Harden.
Bro, so in an all-time draft, your guards are Isaiah Thomas, Shea Lillard, and Derrick Rose. You feeling good?
Hey man, I'm great. I'm feeling great.
I like it.
TikTok NBA
Wait a minute, I stopped paying attention.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
It's summertime right now. When you're thinking about those Derrick Rose highlights.
You want to see what's over here with me right now?
It goes to Gambino. We'll respect Trace's picks. We'll move on to Gambino with his 8th round pick. Who are you taking?
This man. He might make me pick like Trae Young or something. I don't know.
I'm picking John Wall before I take Derrick Rose.
Trae Young in the 8th round. I wanted 2 guards. The problem is there's a lot of guards that I like that don't necessarily blend with Nash offensively because Nash needs the ball for the most part. So I'm looking at the secondary guards. There's one guard that really, really, really stands out, but his spacing is not the best. So this might be an absolutely insane pick, but you just got to see the vision on this one. I'm going to go with 2008 Manu Ginobili. And the reason I'm going with Ginobili is Ginobili can give me secondary ball handling. I know Ginobili can space the floor. I know Ginobili is a good finisher. He's a pretty good defender. I think with Nash, Ginobili would be very good in that situation with Barkley on the bench.
The only reason I kind of like the pick is because this is the only guy probably in the entire draft that you're taking to play his role. You know what I mean? Like to fully play the bench role unit. Like other guys would have to go into the Manu role and then thrive in the Manu role, and you're taking the guy that just does that. So I don't. It's not terrible. I'm gonna be honest though. I'm gonna take the guy that I'm gonna probably put in my Manu role. I'm gonna do exactly what I just said that you're gonna do because I think this guy's a great off-ball player. He can rebound. He can pass. He could defend. Probably 2 through 4. I don't know about guards, but he's good enough to where he can play off-ball on anyone, and I just love his fit. And I hate this that you guys are making me take all the white guys. I can't lie. You guys are making me take all the white guys. But I'm taking 1970 John Havlicek. I'm gonna be honest. I'm taking Havlicek. I'm a huge Havlicek guy. I think that his shot creation and defense and Listen, there's not many guys that are about 6'8", 6'9" that I'm taking at this point in the draft anymore, and he's a rough 6'8", so I'm taking 1970 John Havlicek.
Okay.
That's crazy because we were talking before the draft.
Before this goes out, Hunter,
Mhm.
can we please post a screenshot of what I texted you? I feel like I just want y'all to know I have more basketball knowledge than y'all are thinking right now.
We respect. Yeah, we believe you. We believe you, Chase. Don't worry.
How long till Trice takes Westbrook?
Let's move on to Pyro. Pyro, you got your 8th round pick right here. Pyro, you muted maybe?
Oh, is it me?
Yes, sir. Your pick.
All right. I think I'm gonna have to go. I'm not gonna steal Gus's pick because he told me his pick. I can't take that. So I'm gonna take a similar wing. Shot creator. He just recently called himself the greatest shot maker of all time. Number 34, 2002, Paul Pierce.
That's the Celtics bias coming in. What year are you taking?
2000. Oh.
Yeah, that's the tough part, right?
Because I don't want to take the empty stats years where he wasn't really doing anything, but he was still young. So I think I'm going to take 2002 when he went on that playoff run and got to the conference finals against the Nets.
02 Paul Pierce. All yours. It goes to Gus. Isn't it crazy to think that Gus started that round by taking Oscar Robertson? Like, it shows you the difference in like tier level that right now you got. But you got this is the last pick of the 8th round, so you know what, you get the bad part of this, and then the first pick of the 9th round. Up to you.
All right. So we're picking a guy who's really hated right now, but in his prime, one of the most loved players. 2013, 2014, Paul George.
Wow. Yep. You're taking 2014 Paul George.
Yeah, I like his style, a little better defense than the Thunder year.
I thought a completely different player was going off the board when he introduced it.
Me too.
I thought it was Carl's time. I thought it was time for Carl, Brad.
I mean, that's where I was gonna go next, but bench 4, we're taking Karl Malone.
Oh, he took it. You did it. I knew it. I knew he was gonna get taken at some point in the draft. I was waiting to see who was gonna do it. Congrats, guys. What year do you want? I've got 96. I have 96, 97 written down. I think 96, 97 might have been his best year. That was the championship year.
Yeah, 96, 97.
Championship. They tried.
The man is off the board. I don't gotta worry. I'm not the bad guy here, so this is good.
I mean, you already took Kobe, but
Damn.
Can't be worse than what I picked.
All right, Pyro.
Everybody hates him. At his peak, 2017, Russell Westbrook.
There you go.
Wow, I did not think he was going to get taken in the whole draft, if I'm being honest, man.
I just think he really fits with this athletic team that I'm building.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
I like the pick.
I don't think you do, but that's okay.
Like, what are you going to do, run your second unit and then be like Denver Nuggets, Russ?
Well, no, I just think right now my second unit looks like Wade, Westbrook, Pierce, and Russell, so it's atrocious spacing. But, bro, don't make that face. It's that athleticism. Because you put them with that front line of Paul, Jordan, Hakeem, and Giannis. This defense, I'm telling you, you guys aren't scoring on them. Ignore Elgin Bailey.
Yeah, do your thing. I hate this pick because I'm going to be honest, I hope his prime is still to come, and I don't think it is, but I'm going to take him because I want to solidify my big men, And I'm going to be honest, I'm not taking Moses Malone. I don't need no offensive rebounding crash in center. I don't need it. I don't want Dwight. If I'm being honest, I don't think I want the rim runner there. I'm gonna take that half a season, guys, and he's healthy. He's fully healthy in this world, guys. I'm taking 23-24 Joel Embiid, and I'm getting my backup center, and I'm happy with it.
That was my next pick. That's a good pick.
Listen, dude, he can do everything you want. That was the year he was an incredible defender. He was averaging the most blocks he's had in a season. He was averaging 34 a game. He can get to the line. He's a 3-level scorer. He can damn near play with anyone. He can play the pick and roll. You were talking about earlier, let's put Jokic in every pick and roll. Man, we got Wilt and Embiid. Man, I think we'll be all right. Like, I'm not worried about Bill Walton on prime Joel Embiid. I'm sorry, I'm not. I don't think I think I got that matchup. I think I got it. So that's all I'm saying.
Jesus Christ.
Bill Walton, who just came off a season of locking down Kareem. I mean, granted, it is two different styles of basketball, but this is still.
Bill Walton hey, when we give Joel Embiid the ball at the top of the key and he hits him with a pump fake as I'm sorry, Bill Walton not doing nothing. Bill Walton not doing nothing.
I don't think Bill Walton's that dumb of a basketball player. His basketball is out there defensively and defensively. That he's not going to allow Bro to do whatever he wants.
I'm not even trying to harp on Bill, but I'm saying prime Joe. That year and a half of Joel is different. Joel is a beast, man.
No, but this is also like prime, damn near prime. That is like basically prime Kareem, if I remember. No, they didn't play Kareem.
No, that was after. That was kind of.
No, but didn't he play him in the Western Conference Finals that year?
I think so.
What year? What year are we talking?
The year they won the ring, right? The year they won the ring.
Yeah, he won it in 77.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up right now.
Wes Unseld's on the board.
Oh fuck no, that's not good.
Sorry, don't forget about Elvin Hayes too. Elvin Hayes and Wes Unseld. Who wants the front court?
Is that the worst MVP of all time?
Who?
Wes Unseld.
Yes, easily.
Probably. Yeah, other than Derrick Rose.
Let's not disrespect Wizards in here. All right, we only have a few good players all the time. As a matter of fact, I might take Wes Unseld next.
Cowens? Is Cowens up there?
No, we got who we got? We got Wes Unseld.
Okay, you can still take like Bob Pettit over him. I'd still take Pettit.
Pettit over who? Pettit over who?
Pettit over.
That's not fair to say Pettit over Wes Unseld. What?
Yeah, I would probably take Pettit over Wes. I'd probably take Pettit over Wes Unseld.
I'd take McHale over Unseld.
I'm taking a lot of people over Unseld.
You don't need to name names, Gambino. You said I'm taking a lot of people.
There's a lot of people I would take over West, bro. Like I can't. But y'all disrespecting the Wizards, bro. Y'all disrespecting my team.
I just want to say
Elvin Hayes.
Elvin might be worse than
Cowens won an MVP over a season where Kareem averaged 30 and 16, Tiny Archibald averaged 34 and 11. Will Chamberlain averaged 13 and 19.
Because Kareem has 6.
Yeah.
This is 72. This is 72. This is Kareem's 4th year. He only
what year did Unseld win it? He won it in 79.
I'm talking about Cowens. I said Cowens was another one that could be up there for one of the worst MVPs, personally.
Oh, Cowens? No, I think Cowens deserved it. He was good.
Yeah, of course. The Celtics. Of course, guys. The Celtics fan thinks Cowens should have won the MVP. Guys, I'm shocked, right? All right, let's move on. We got Malachi. Gambino is your pick.
There's two guys, and see, this is where the peak thing comes into play, because it's like there's peak-wise that I'm like,
you get one season.
His career is better than this guy's, and they both kind of give me different things. But the pace and space, I'm thinking with Ginobili, I'm thinking with Nash, I'm thinking with Barkley, who can make this happen off ball. I think I'm actually gonna go with 2001 Vince Carter, and the reason I'm gonna go with Vince Carter is because I think he shot 40.8% from 3 in 2001. He's a monster in transition. He can ISO score if that's what I need. He's good enough athletically where he can guard his man. I think just pace and space. Obviously there's a little bit of playmaking concern with, but I got Nash on the floor, so I don't care. Vince Carter to me, if you slide him in right next to Ginobili, Nash, and Barkley, I think we're a monster in transition with the second unit. So I'm going with Vince Carter.
That's low-key a good pick. I'm going to be honest. I didn't even have Vince on my board. I kind of low-key. It's not that I forgot about him. It's just I just didn't have him on my board. Yeah, I don't think about Vince, but if we're talking peak Vince, a one season man, that's a good pick. So you took 01 Vince?
Yeah, 01 Vince Carter.
Nice, and that goes back to Trice. You get to round out your team, man. You just picked Damian Lillard and Derrick Rose back to back in your last two, and you get to round out your team.
So I need to change up my lineup a little bit. I need to move Bill Walton to the starting lineup at the 5. Kevin Garnett to the 4. Put Tim Duncan on the bench. I need to move SGA to the starting lineup at the 2. I had to do a lot of thinking real quick. Larry Bird's still playing my 3. And then I have Isaiah Thomas at the 1. Damian Lillard's off the bench with Derrick Rose. I know that's kind of crazy, but Tim Duncan's with them.
Him on the bench?
Bro.
My fault. I took Paul Pierce.
I cooked myself by taking so many bigs early. I thought y'all were gonna take them earlier. Honestly, a couple of them were really high on my brain. Damn, I didn't really think of a backup.
Just go Dwight Howard, bro.
No, bro.
Duncan?
Pick Dwight.
There are some options that low-key could fit really well into certain teams if the matchups are right, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
Oh my gosh, I need a shooting big. I really need a shooting forward. And whoever took Paul George. I'm really sick that you took Paul George because I was gonna take Thunder Paul George so fast.
I'm not gonna lie. When I picked Pippen, the other guy I was thinking of was 2019 Paul George.
Wow.
But I was like, Paul George round 3 is kind of, or round 4 is kind of nuts.
Yeah.
Do not do that.
I was looking right at him around that area. I was like, bro, I gotta take Paul George. Thunder Paul George.
Guys, by the way, this is my cat. His name is Shay. Literally named him Shay.
Oh no.
And by the way, just want to put it out there. I'm saying this right now, just so you guys know. My cat just turned 2 years old. 2 years ago, I named him Shay. So don't call me no bandwagon. 2 years ago, I predicted this.
He was that guy on TikTok making the edits about the aura.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna just say it. Give me 2018-19 Klay Thompson. I know this is kind of crazy. I need spacing and defense. He's not that bad a defender where off ball he can still run around. I know my team's cooked. I'm just keep taking cooked picks. At this point,
I like
keep
it.
it with the theme. Nah. It's like, I'm keeping with the theme, right? So then, my 4. Off the bench. My team is kind of shitty. Ah, man, I lost this shit. Hold on. Bro, you wanna see my team real quick? My shit is cooked. No, not the Knicks, just what I drafted. Cooked.
Bro, take 25 Mitchell Robinson, bro.
Okay,
No,
I'll be out there shortly.
You gotta pick Tyson Chandler here, dog. There's no other option.
Big dog, I'm looking at my team.
This is it, by the way. What's going to be your last pick of the draft? This is it.
1999 Latrell Sprewell.
I know, I have no spacing. I'm cooked on spacing.
1993.
What? That's why you took Dame, right? You say you're cooked on spacing. You took Dame. You're cooked on defense.
Yeah,
greatest three-point shooter in the league.
Nah, defense really isn't that big of a deal with my team because I have enough defense around. I promise to you, if you see what my starting lineup is in my second.
Yeah, wait, are we posting the lineup after?
Yeah.
can't wait till Steph Curry and Tracy McGrady gets to see the lineup of Isaiah
You're-
Thomas and
you're
Damian Lillard. Boy,
I'm not
boy,
saying that.
it's over.
First off, Isaiah Thomas wasn't a bad defender. Why are you acting like Isaiah Thomas was a bad
Brother,
defender?
he
Not a
cannot
bad
cover
defender.
Steph Curry. Let's be real. Let's be
That's
real.
just because he's 6'1". That's not his fault.
Bro, he's not
That's
covering
different.
people.
That's
Who you
that's
gonna put him on
that's
McGrady? You can't put him on
That's
McGrady.
He's 6'1". What am I supposed to do?
He's 6'8". McGrady's 6'8".
Yeah,
But
like,
he's also
that doesn't mean he can't play
Shot clock, bro.
defense.
We got that 2-minute timer.
True. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get it going.
Damn, I
What
don't
position
even know
do
what
you
to do. I need a backup 5, honestly.
Just take Ewan.
Take Malone. Dwight. You got Malone. You got Dwight. You got Ewing.
Okay, for bigs, you got like.
take Pat.
Ooh.
Take Cat.
Yeah, I mean that's spacing. He helps with spacing, bro. You said you don't care about defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, you must really not care about defense. You may as well take Jaren Jackson.
Alright. That's funny. That was funny as shit.
Hey, all I'm saying is Draymond Green had one season that he shot 39% from 3. So
That's true.
that's all I'm saying.
16 Finals MVP.
He would have been. All right, what's your pick, Trace? You got 10 seconds. I'm giving you 10. I'm counting down.
Rick Barry, 1973.
Don't.
He's on my
Come on, shut up, bro.
No, he is on my board. I dead ass have him.
4, 3, 2.
Okay, give me this past year healthy Victor Wembanyama. Fuck y'all.
I love it. Why not, man?
My team's cooked. Might as well make it more cooked. What are you going to do when I have Kevin Garnett, Bill Walton, Victor Wembanyama, Tim Duncan, Klay Thompson, and Larry Bird and SGA on defense?
I like it.
Wingspan everywhere. It's not
That's
that
so
crazy.
funny, bro.
It's not
No.
that crazy. It's not that crazy.
Not that crazy. I'll agree. It's not that crazy.
If y'all could see what I was thinking at when I was, a little bit in the lie, and I don't even know, limbo. Let's call it limbo. Under knows. There was a thought process, and then when I wasn't in limbo, it went downhill.
That goes to Gambino. Last pick of your draft.
Nick, I have a question.
Yeah.
If we finish and somebody wasn't taken, can I quickly swap out somebody for somebody?
Well, you have
If
another
they don't get
pick.
taken. Well, I know, but I'm gonna take somebody, but I kind of regret one guy.
Well, are you regretting Paul Pierce or Russ?
Not gonna name names, but
Damian Lillard.
All right. Well, we'll talk. Hey, Pyro, we'll talk about that after.
I'm regretting Damian Lillard.
It's okay. Hey, Gambino, you're up. You muted. Gambino. You muted. Gambino. You're muted. Bro, can I unmute him? There you go. There we go.
All right. I'm looking at the bigs because there are, some big options that are not floor spacers, and I'm low-key kind of cooked. Unless, I picked Bill Laimbeer, and I'm not picking Bill Laimbeer. So, I don't know. Rick Barry is on my board, bro. I might just make it happen, but I can't. Not with Barkley at the 5. This is a matter of peak. You got to just think about peak. I think he would slide into that role really well. I'm looking at Cat, but I won't pick Cat for defensive purposes. I think I'm going to go with 2017 DeMarcus Cousins. With DeMarcus Cousins, with Boogie
That's
Cousins,
a really good pick. That's a really good pick.
and the reason I'm picking Cousins is because Cousins can give me the spacing. I can get a little bit of work with him as the ball handler, as a big, which is pretty interesting. He's not the best floor runner like with Nash, but he's good enough. He's a good passer. He gives me. I think him and Barkley on the block, he could at least come out so Barkley can play in the post. Defensively with Barkley and Cousins, we'll just have to figure it out. I got on the floor with them too, so it's not gonna be great, but I don't care. I think I love DeMarcus Cousins for this. I think DeMarcus Cousins works very, very well as a bench big in this situation. I was looking at a couple other players like Yao, but I think I just gotta pick DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah, I like it. That's a good pick. I was down to. I'm gonna be honest. I was like certain I was gonna pick a dude, and I'll say his name because I'm not gonna take him. I was like certain I was gonna get to this pick and be like, I'm taking Ray Allen because of the fact that it's like you just can't go wrong as a backup two to get that spacing and that off ball.
When I said I needed spacing, it was Clay or Ray Allen, and I
Yeah.
wanted a slightly more defense over the spacing.
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I was gonna take Ray just because I think the efficiency is insane, right? Like just his ability to just like rise up. But I think
on ball too. A lot of
exactly.
On ball.
Yeah, especially if we're talking if we're talking like Milwaukee, Seattle time, right? Like I think if you put Ray in that Clay situation, he could be just as good, not as good defensively, but probably more efficient than Clay was. But it's more about like, yeah, the defense to me gives. I see why you would take Clay just for the defense. But I'm gonna take a dude that the only time we saw him in the Ray Allen Klay Thompson role was unfortunately in the Olympics. But he's that good of an NBA player that I think I have to take him because the versatility is too good. He's going to catch and shoot, and if I need to, with 4 seconds left on the shot clock, he'll get me a bucket. And as a 10th man, I'm a Syracuse guy. I'm taking Melo. I'm taking Carmelo Anthony.
Because I'm looking over my team. I'm like, I only have 9 players, right? I have Victor, Kevin, Larry, SGA, Isaiah, Derrick Rose, Clay, Tim Duncan, Bill Wallen. I'm like, I need somebody that's just going to go give me a bucket no matter what. I said, I know a couple of bucket getters. My cousin, bro. I'm like, and then you just said, I'm like, oh my God. And I'm just pulling up the year he led the league in scoring.
Yep. My bad, man. My bad.
Right, like internally, I love the pick. I'm crying.
That makes me happy. All right, it goes to Pyro. I think I switched up your plans a little bit, huh?
No. My kind of team kind of hinges on because Gus isn't going to take Ray Allen, and I want to replace Paul Pierce with Ray Allen. And would anybody be opposed to me doing that?
Yeah, stick with your team. If I can't do this,
you only did that because you got roasted.
No. You took Paul Pierce, which is just as crazy as me taking Damian Lillard.
I don't think it's that crazy. All right.
It is. What additional?
That's not a bad take. That's not a bad take. The reason why I'll say I'd probably take Paul Pierce is the position. It's the positional advantage that Paul Pierce has over Dame is why I would probably lean Paul Pierce slightly.
If you're comparing him to like other forwards all the time, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With Dame, there's so many other I would have taken Ray over Lillard. You know?
I would have taken Ray. I would have taken Kyrie. I would have considered taking Walt Frazier for the defense before I took Dame, man.
I mean, I get it, but like when it comes down to getting pure buckets, bro, like.
Fair. Not my team.
Fourth. That's what I need from my team because I've got to round off my bench. I might have to take Tatum. 24.
You did. I was like the guy. If I wasn't gonna take Melo, was gonna be Tatum, just because he's so good defensively.
Yeah. So I think I'll go 24 Tatum as my last pick for my 4, and then I wish I could replace Pierce with Allen, but I won't.
I respect that. I like the honesty there, Pyro. I like you saying like, yeah, I like that. All right.
I do want to replace Dame so bad, bro. Like so bad, so fucking bad.
Gus, you got the last pick of the draft, my friend.
All right, I need another one to hold down with James Harden. I've got to pick the glove.
Wow. What's your any specific year?
You don't even know.
96. No, I think. That Depoy year.
Depoy year. I'll look it up for you.
Damn, bro. You had like Kyrie on the board, Luka on the board.
Luka's on the board, man. I can't believe Luka's on the board. 96.
I wanted him, but Luka and Harden.
Yeah, you can't.
That defense might be brutal.
Yeah, I would agree. That's
Kyrie,
tough.
though, 21 Kyrie is disgusting next to Harden. You can't stop that bench.
Can I please replace?
Yeah, but you can't stop them, but we can damn score on them. I promise that.
I really like was looking like when I was picking. I was like, dude, Patrick Ewing is sitting here, and I was like, Patrick Ewing would be kind of nasty on my bench.
So
but I just couldn't do it.
I'll say all the players that are on. Since we're done with the draft, we'll go over teams. I want to give some honorable mentions to players that I think were here and should have been. I'll go position by position. For guards, I got Luka, Walt Frazier, AI, Kyrie, Jason Kidd. Those are the guys that I think could have been drafted probably.
Jason Kidd was one of my board of guards.
Yeah, I should have taken him over Russ.
I would have taken him over Russ.
I could have took him over somebody like Lillard. I'm not gonna lie.
For my shooting guards, the only one that wasn't taken that I have a Pete Maravich here. I can't lie. I got Pete Maravich here, just in case someone needed the shit creation and spacing. But and I also have Ray Allen here, so technically wasn't taken, but we could imagine Pyro. We basically took him in this draft. Small forwards, I have a Rick Barry year, and I have a Dominique Wilkins year. Those are the only two that I missed. I think we maybe missed.
Don's non-shooting was like the killer for me.
Yeah.
My lineup with that.
No, I'm gonna be honest. I think if we're going 1 for 1 year, I low key like the Vince Carter pick. Like Vince and Dominique, I think peak for peak. If we're just going one season, that's a good conversation because Vince being able to shoot might be the difference maker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I like that. Power forwards, I have Kevin Love written down. I have Pau Gasol. I have Draymond Green and Bob Pettit. Those were the 4 guys that weren't picked that I had written down. But I think we got majority of the 4s. Like Anthony Davis and Barkley were the worst ones, and I think that when we secured them, it was like 4s are done. McHale maybe. I gave Rodman a thought. I don't like his lack of anything offense. Anything, like, especially with how many good rebounders are in this draft. Like, dude, look at our teams. We have a team with, like if I go through, we have a team with Tim Duncan and KG. We have a team with Kareem and Shaq. You have a team with David Robinson and Barkley. You have a team with Hakeem and Giannis, and you have a team with Wilt and Jokic. Like, Rodman's rebounding doesn't help to an extent.
Slightly better rebounder than like Draymond, but like you sacrifice that rebounding.
You sacrifice everything else basically Draymond wise. So, and then centers I have Moses Malone, Dwight Howard, Patrick Ewing are the centers that I had down that weren't taken. And the funny thing is I have Embiid above them, and Embiid was the last center that I think was like not taken. You took Wemby obviously, which do your thing, but I didn't have Boogie written down. Embiid was gone by then. Yeah. But I'm saying the Boogie pick I kind of surprised me, but I understand like the value of his offensive versatility. Like that could be helpful to a bench unit.
Yeah.
I'll go through the teams real quick if you guys want me to do that, and then we'll call it if you're cool with that. So we'll start with pick number 1, Gus. Gus, first round pick Kawhi. Picked LeBron. Second round pick Kawhi. Third round pick was Shaq, then James Harden, Anthony Davis, Kareem. Damn, that's big man. Big O, Paul George, Karl Malone, and Gary Payton to round out the team. What are we rating that 1 through 10?
Can you back the mic up just a little bit?
Oh yeah, my bad, bro.
That's because that shit right there was insane. I could barely understand what you were saying.
Oh, you're good. Hold on, let me go like that.
Let me see. Kareem, that's a tough team, dude. LeBron and Kawhi as your wings are so that's just so unbeatable.
Yeah.
That is
I
tough.
think that as a team out of 10, that's a solid. I don't really have any issues with that team.
I just threw. If you guys look, if you look in the chat, I just threw every team. So you can see Gus is the second team I sent.
Yeah, I think. Man, Shaq, dude, that's a 10, dude. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's a good team, man. Yeah, having Kareem and like well, who are you running at your 4? Are you running AD at your 4, or are you running a LeBron Kawhi starting lineup?
Yeah, I'm running. It's Oscar at the 1, Kawhi 2, LeBron 3, Anthony Davis 4, Shaq 5.
Wow. Okay.
Christ, bro.
That's filthy,
And the
man.
bench is Peyton Harden, Paul George, Karl Malone, and Kareem.
Yeah. Nah, you cooked, man. I'll give you credit. I think that's a solid team. Let's go to Pyro's team. Pyro next. You got Jordan, Giannis, Hakeem, Chris Paul, Elgin Baylor, Wade, Bill Russell, Paul Pierce, Russell Westbrook, Jason Tatum. You can see that Celtics bias coming in with that bench. How you feeling?
I wish I could replace Pierce with Allen just because I feel like Pierce needs shots, but I think he proved he doesn't need it in 08. But I think Ray Allen would have been a better like spot up shooter and everything to have. I would have taken 02 Allen with the athleticism too over Pierce, I think, looking at it, but I like my team. I think we're a defensive, athletic team.
Mm-hmm. I like it. Anyone else have anything, Sam? Pyro's team? Yeah.
I really like the Giannis, Hakeem Olajuwon defensive. Like, that's a crazy defensive unit with Bill Russ. Like, no matter what's going on defensively, bro, like, nobody's getting to the rim. So this is kind of a crazy defensive unit. And then you've got Mike and Chris Paul on the perimeter. Like, it's just, that's rough.
Yeah, I think my hole's at the 3, but I think even Tatum could slot in there if Elgin and Pierce aren't doing it.
Yeah. I don't hate it. Especially, I mean, Elgin at the 3, he might be a little undersized, but his scoring ability is unmatched. It's filthy. All right, we'll go to my team next, the third pick. I took Jokic. I can't believe I took Jokic at 3. Oh, damn. Magic, Wilt, Kobe, Jerry, Dr. J, Dirk, John Havlicek, Joel Embiid, and Melo. I like my team. I can't lie. I think I have so many different options that I can go to in terms of my lineups. Yeah.
I was gonna say, is Wilt playing your 4 or is Dirk playing your 4?
Wilt. I got Wilt. I'm starting Wilt and Jokic at the same time. I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm gonna start both of them together.
Yeah.
I think my lineup will probably, like my starting lineup will probably go Jerry West, Kobe Bryant, Dr. J, Jokic, Wilt. I'll run Magic off the bench, but Magic will come in immediately, and Magic will probably be a part of the closing lineup over like a Dr. J. I would probably say just because of he was such a good, he's like a free throw shooter, man, at the same time. Like, people forget about that too. But if I have him running the second unit, I could put a lineup out of Magic, Wilt, Melo, Havlicek, and Dr. J, and I just have runners. Or I could have a lineup of like slower guys if I put Jokic and Embiid together. I think I got so many different options, so I'm happy with my team.
Yeah.
Having Jokic and Dirk as your big men on starting and bench is crazy.
Yeah, getting Dirk in that, what is that, 7th round, that is a steal, man, because his floor spacing.
I was early.
Yeah.
No,
we'll go to
7.
No, yeah, it was the 7th because this is all in order.
And Magic paired with Jokic, I think that's really good too because like everybody's giving the ball up. Nobody's gonna be too selfish on your team.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
The one thing I will say is, like, if hypothetically Wilt gets into some foul trouble, like defensively, I don't know if I trust Embiid against all the other guys you have as my backup center. That's the one thing I would be a little worried about is my interior defensive versatility. But yeah, him and Dirk, but at the same time, the floor spacing that they bring, and if Embiid can be like, have that. If he's that one season, he was a damn good defender, man. I'll give him credit. He was looking like a D play for half the year, so I'll give him some credit defensively.
Do you think about fit at all? Like, because as I look through our teams, I just wonder like how many shots is Melo taking? Like,
well, the reason I took Melo is because the one time I saw him in a catch and shoot role was with that Olympic team, and he was automatic as a catch and shoot player like that. Like,
that's Olympics, like that's only for like a month, but like a full season, Melo's never been good at like that, like off ball, like not being the primary scorer. You saw, like, I mean, I know he was old, but OKC, he was awful that year.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to be the third guy in that setup. So like, I wouldn't, even though like he's good enough to be that first option, but when you have other guys like Jokic and Kobe and even Dirk, I'd want taking more shots in Embiid. I just wouldn't want Melo to be like one of my primary scorers. He's like a really really dangerous like other threat. But I don't know like how well he'd fit as being like a fourth guy on a team like this.
That's fair. I mean, I like I was saying, I was choosing between him and Ray Allen to be that catch and shoot guy, and I just think, to me, the way I view it is like Carmelo's not going to be a worse catch and shoot player in terms of like he might be like 2% or what is it like. I don't know if he's shooting 41% on catch and shoot threes and Ray Allen would shoot 45%. Like I view the positional value of having a Melo that's 6'8" a little bit more in that role, so that's why I took him. But I do see where you're coming from.
I was a little surprised you didn't pick Reggie Miller. That's why when
I know that. I'm a believer. I like Ray Allen's prime a little bit more than Reggie Miller's prime. And I don't think a lot of people would agree with that, but that's a take I have. I think Ray Allen on the Bucks was a little bit better than Reggie Miller was at his prime. Reggie Miller was a better. I don't know. I think Reggie Miller was perfect for Indiana, but as a pure player for player, I'm going to take Ray Allen a little bit more. But I kind of opted into. I literally just thought about that Olympic team, and I'm sitting there thinking like, yo, if Melo can stand in the corner and just shoot threes, and with 4 seconds on the clock, put the ball on the floor, if we have no other shot, like, I'll take Melo to do that before I take Ray Allen personally. So, we'll go to Gambino's team. Started off, 4th pick was 2016 Steph. Then you followed it with Durant. Followed that with David Robinson, Scottie Pippen, T-Mac, Steve Nash, Charles Barkley, Ginobili, Vince, and Boogie Cousins. How we feeling, Gambino?
Looking at this, I honestly would have swapped Nash for Stockton, just defensively. I think Stockton would be a little bit better than Nash, but I like what Nash gives me offensively. Yeah, I think that this is. I mean, I picked players to fit into their roles specifically on the bench. I don't have the biggest name necessarily on my team. But I really, I mean, obviously Steph and Durant is like a crazy combination, as we already have seen with our own eyes. I think Steph and McGrady's a crazy backcourt. I think Pippen can guard all those crazy wings that everybody might have. I think Boogie Cousins and Barkley is kind of just a ridiculous backup big combination. I mean, I like Vince Carter. I like Ginobili. I think all these guys just really fit into their roles. I think it gives me a lot of shooting. I think it gives me a lot to work with in transition. I think that this isn't the worst defensive team. So I really like this team.
I'd say you're probably the smallest team we have here, though, because Barkley as a 4 is very small. Boogie Cousins is kind of a smaller, not a smaller center, but like if we're comparing him to, I don't know, Kareem, Bill Walton, and, you know, Embiid, he's definitely the smaller of the backup bigs here. But that's why you got David Robinson, right, to kind of make up for that. So
exactly.
I like it.
David Robinson and Boogie together, so it's like
facts. All right, Trice isn't here to talk about his team, but we have to go over it because we just have to be like, it's so funny he left. We got Tim Duncan, Larry Bird, KG, Isaiah Thomas, SGA, Bill Walton, Damian Lillard, Derrick Rose, Klay Thompson, and Wemby. I would say he had a good first 3 picks.
First of all, let me say Isaiah Thomas, 4th round. I don't care what your opinion on him is. There's no way he's a 4th round player. Like in any world, who wants like Harden, Elijah Wan, or
he took him. He took Isaiah Thomas over prime Scottie Pippen and T-Mac. That's the round over D Wade.
He took him over Chris Paul, which I could not understand. Like I was like when he picked Isaiah Thomas, I was like, you just described Chris Paul, but like a less.
Even taking him over Kobe's kind of crazy.
Yeah, right.
No, that's intense. I wouldn't know. Even if you pick the point guard, there's no world in which I pick him over Chris Paul and Oscar Robertson when both of them are still on the board. Like both of them are getting picked immediately.
Yeah, I would completely agree with that. I will say it was even weird to me to see him pair Tim Duncan and KG. Like I'm not saying that can't work because they're obviously great, but I feel like you want one or the other, right? Like I feel like they're the kind of similar role, same kind of like player, but like with Tim, you're getting more of the spacing there. Like, I mean, especially if you're putting Isaiah Thomas, SGA as your guards around them. Like, I don't see that.
The whole team.
Yeah,
it's
right.
It's just Lillard and Klay. I mean,
can shoot.
Wemby kind of, but not like consistently.
Wemby's also Wemby, man.
Yeah, he's got Bird to space. He's got
Dame and Klay.
He's shot pretty well, but he's
a mid-range. Bird, Dame, and Klay, and Lillard and Klay are the only guys that are high volume.
Mhm.
And Lillard is defensively just not going. He cannot stick with most of these players. Like, and there's nothing really to cover up. I mean, Wembanyama's a solid. You know, obviously Wemby's great defensively, but it's just I don't know if I trust him.
I don't think, and I look at his guards. I don't think you can run a lineup where Isaiah Thomas, SGA, and Derrick Rose, where those three guys are on the court together. Isaiah Thomas, SGA, and Derrick Rose are just not. That's not going to work. You have two. They're too small. They're not good enough at spacing the floor, and they're not great enough at like doing it themselves. Like I guess SGA is great at doing it himself, but like the floor spacing, you could.
Off-ball players.
Come on, it's Josh Giddey with SGA. If we're talking Isaiah Thomas, like they're gonna guard him the same way. You know, what I mean, they'll let Isaiah Thomas shoot if SGA gets 2 steps into the 3-point line. So, not a bad team. I can yeah.
Let's talk about Malachi's team.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say about it?
Dude, the Tracy McGrady pick is great. I think your Scottie Pippen, T-Mac, and Steve Nash back to back were fantastic picks.
Yeah,
I agree. I just wonder about
I wanted Nash.
The
Really
perimeter
badly.
defense of this
See,
team.
the perimeter defense, that was my thing, is I think the first unit has good perimeter defense. It's the second unit, like, those players cannot guard to save their lives,
Really?
a lot of
I
them.
think Ginobili's okay. But
Ginobili's good. Barkley is not that great defensively.
Steve Nash.
Nash is bad. Carter can be good.
And
Boogie.
Boogie is not, pick and roll wise, Boogie's not what you want, but also, like, I don't know. I almost picked.
So it's like Robinson and Pippen really carrying.
Mhm.
And Durant's not like awful, but you're not gonna have him be like a lockdown or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but it's with Pippen, I think it's a little bit okay. I think it's acceptable with Pippen.
So is that first 5 you're starting 5? Like you're running Durant at the 4 and Pippen at the 3?
Yeah, I'm doing Steph Curry, Tracy McGrady, Scottie Pippen, Kevin Durant, David Robinson.
Yeah, the way I look at it is like if that's your lineup, you're probably putting Scotty on the opponent's best guards, whether that's an MJ or a Kobe or even Larry Bird. You're probably putting Pippen on, and that might leave a matchup where like you have to put Pippen on LeBron, so Kawhi's on Durant. You know what I mean? And like Kawhi, that I could see that working out either way, but I would probably lean to more of the big men route. Like if you have to put Kevin Durant on Giannis because you have to put David Robinson on Kareem, that would worry me a little bit. So
that's the only thing. And then I really thought about picking Rick Barry over Vince Carter. Like those were the 2 players I was between. I was like, Rick is a little better defensively, but like I know Vince can like space the floor and run in transition. So that's where I kind of got stuck. And like Ginobili, I just needed somebody to do it. Sleeper pick, I almost picked Andre Kirilenko. Like, dead serious, I almost picked Kirilenko. Oh, like, I was like, dude, if I slide Kirilenko in here instead of Barkley, defensively I'm set. It's just offensively I didn't like it.
I would have taken Draymond.
You said what?
2K20, the Kirilenko card on my team was.
That's what I'm saying. I almost picked Kirilenko because Kirilenko, I was like, Kirilenko could shoot a little bit, and Kirilenko I was like, Kirilenko could slide right on in here. So Kirilenko kept going up and down. Like, he was on my board. I had 2003 Andre Kirilenko on my board.
I would
rank the teams 1 through 5, like on the draft.
Yeah. I don't want to be biased. I like my team the most. Like I hate to say that, but I like my team. I think Gus. I'm between Gus. Honestly, I think I'm between our teams for I think who had the best team. I think I would probably take Pyro third just for the fact that I think the bigger lineup will probably beat Malachi's team slightly. I think the bench unit is just like when I see your bench unit, Pyro has like maybe D Wade and Bill Russell coming off the bench, like that scares me if I look at Malachi's team and I see that it's going to be Manu Ginobili and DeMarcus Cousins guarding, you know what I mean? That's what worries me a little bit. But at the same time, like the spacing of Malachi's team might work out. So I think I've got my team and Gus 1, 2, probably Pyro, Malachi the 3, 4 spot. And I'd probably put Trice. Sorry, Team Money last. Pyro, you gonna defend yourself?
I think I'm up there. I think I'm one of those ones. I think my defense can hold me with anybody. I just think the only problem with my team is definitely the spacing is kind of dog shit.
Mhm.
I'm looking back at it. There's nobody really on the team that's a shooter. I think I'd take Gus's over yours only
I don't
because
blame you. The LeBron.
he's teasing with that quiet shooting guard.
I know.
So that starting unit, it's fucked. And then to have just Paul George be like a perfect switch into that too. Karl Malone though.
But I do like Wilt in your Aaron Gordon role. I thought that was a really good point. I like Kobe coming off. Do you have him starting or on the bench?
I do have Kobe starting. Yeah, I moved Magic to the
I
bench.
think it's just how much scoring power at yours, but I think it lacks the defense that Gus's has.
Especially, I will say the wing defense. Like, I don't think there's a better team than Gus with wing defense. If we're just talking strictly that, because the LeBron, Kawhi, Anthony Davis. If you put all three of them on the court together, it's like, bro, what are you doing? Like, we can't touch that.
You're long until you switch to the bench, and then it's like Dirk and Havlicek getting guarded by those guys.
Mhm.
Or even just like Kareem off the bench with Paul George still clamping off the bench too, because it's 2014 Kawhi or George, so he's not like taking all the shots. He's just playing defense.
And you might not have a better all-around facilitator to put leading this team than the Big O. And then a bench scorer in Harden, like, yeah, Gus, you put together a really good team. I will say having that number one pick and having Kawhi, Shaq fall to you at the turn was that's filthy, man. I'll give you credit for that.
I think I might have picked Kawhi early there.
No, it's got to be.
No, you wouldn't have gotten him. You wouldn't have gotten him on the turn, because if you picked Shaq, if you picked
Kawhi instead of Elgin, that would have completed mine perfect.
Mhm. That was fun though. Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
Gentlemen, for the first time really sitting down and doing this with you guys, I had an absolute blast. We will definitely. So now we got to be doing current drafts. We got to be drafting playoff teams eventually. We got to be keeping up with this. So I will keep y'all in the loop with what we're going to be doing. I got the recording here, so this is awesome. I got the team. I will be posted, by the way. Look at the Backcourt Press story tonight. You will see it on there. I'll have a poll up of every team so we can see what the public thinks of our teams. This will be going on YouTube if you guys are obviously cool with that, so that's going to be fun. I'll post that up there, and then we'll keep talking ball throughout the season. Honestly, the off season. We got the whole off season now to do some fun debates. Maybe we'll have a whole debate episode where I'll put two people against each other. You got like a minute to debate a player over a player. We'll do some fun stuff this off season if we can keep this going. So thank y'all for doing this. I can't thank y'all enough. And hey, vote for my team. That's all I'm saying. So
Appreciate it.
appreciate y'all recording.